What's up, you guys? This is FearD, and today I want to talk to you guys about something that it is a little bit game related, but is a lot to do with what happened this Tuesday. And shockingly, you guys, I'll say this shockingly because I think a lot of people found that really shocking that Donald Trump is our 45th president of the United States. And a lot of people were really in disbelief, were really angry that, took off the streets, decided to protest with hashtag not my president all over the country. And I really respect people for voicing their concerns. Now there are others that decide to go out the streets, not peacefully protest, but decide that it is okay because you're mad and angry and you don't know what to do with this bottled up emotion, that you decide to destroy property, which is pretty stupid in my opinion. And it definitely doesn't help for the cause that you're fighting for, or you think you are fighting for. I understand that people are really passionate, and sometimes your candidates don't win, but it is not the proper way to respond. Now this leads me to the transition of how a lead game designer at Ubisoft, Matt Stomp, decided to respond the unhappiness of Trump being possibly the president of the United States. And this is what he said in Twitter, end quote. If Trump is president, the first to step up and do a covered up assassination will be the silent hero that saves us all, end of quote. Now after this, I'm pretty sure this guy has been fired, if not is going to be fired. And the Twitter account was taken down. The only evidence was left was a screenshot taken from NeoGAF forums. Now we can all agree that this president election had the two of the worst candidates that the American people have ever seen, and God knows how the hell we got to this point that we had Hillary, where she compromised national security by having her account being hacked, and all the shitty stuff that was going out in the background, that I believe definitely Bernie Sanders should have been the candidate, but that's for another story. Then we have Donald Trump saying that he's gonna create a wall in Mexico's border and that he's gonna make him pay for it. God knows how he's gonna do that, as well as calling all illegal Mexicans all criminals and rapists, which couldn't be any further than the truth. And then he's creating fear and hatred towards Muslim communities, saying that they might be tied to ISIS and that they need to be registered and keep in check, just like how Hitler kept the Jews in check, right? And he has also known to make sexist remarks towards women, the famously known as grabbing by the pussy. And this just goes to show you how we're divided as a nation. The ugliness that was underneath has really come out now. Racism still exists, inequality still exists, corruption in the government still exists, and all of these problems need to be addressed, and only by coming together, talking to each other. Why do people feel certain ways instead of violently protesting, rioting, spouting hateful things to each other? That is not gonna solve anything. If anything, it's just gonna create a bigger divide. Alright, you guys, that is all I had to say. It is a heavy topic. I know a lot of people feel strongly about this. I feel like I had to talk about it. I really want to know your thoughts about this issue. Do you believe people should just be allowed to say whatever things without any precaution? What is the best way to let your emotions out without hurting others? I'm really interested in your thoughts about this issue, you guys. It is a really important issue to discuss. And remember that if you haven't done so already, might as well hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And this was FearD. I'll be seeing you guys later. The Amnesia collection will include Amnesia: The Dark Descent, developed by Frictional Games, Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs, the sequel developed by a separate studio, The Chinese Room, and Amnesia: Justine, which I had never heard of before until today. According to creative director of Frictional Games, is, end quote, a shorter version game taking the form of a series of trials.